I'm Kristin Ray. I'm a junior at Fort Hays State University in Kansas. I'm majoring in early childhood education, and I am doing this video project in regards to Mr. Moody's Foundations of Education class. My RLO is over food, and I've added a little bit about the United States food groups in it, so how about we get started? I hope you enjoy it. The first slide we're going to talk about is about the U.S. food guide pyramid. And the food guide pyramid is basically like the recommended amount of servings of each food group you're supposed to eat each day. There are 5 of them. The first group, which is right here, the orange one, is the greens group. The green one is the vegetables group. The red one is the fruits group. The blue one right here is the milk or the dairy group. And finally, the purple one is the meat and the beans group, or the protein group. And this little yellow line, this used to be a food group, which was the fats, oils, and sweets. But they took it out, so now it's just kind of in there. But let's get started on our first food group. Okay, the first food group that we need the most of is the grain group. The grain group gives us a lot of energy and is healthy for you. It has foods with vitamins, iron, and minerals, and all of this food in this group is good for you for the most part, and it's especially good for kids. You should eat 6 to 11 servings from this food group each day, and you're supposed to make half of your grains whole grains, which would be like corn, wheat, rice, and so on. So now let's name some foods in the grain group. I will say the word twice, and just so it's easier for you to understand, and you feel free to say it with me the second time if you'd like. So the first one, bread, bread, rice, rice, pasta, pasta, muffin, muffin, and popcorn, popcorn. So now let's move on to our next food group. The next food group is the vegetable group, which the vitamin A in vegetables helps us to see and keeps our skin healthy. That's why we need to eat lots of vegetables. Vegetables also have lots of vitamin C, which help us heal cuts and recover from colds and other sicknesses. And you should eat about 1.5 to 3 cups from this food group every day to keep you healthy. So now, foods in the vegetable group include lettuce, lettuce, corn, corn, peppers, peppers, carrot, carrot, and potatoes, potatoes. The third food group is the fruit group. And the fruit group contains any fruit or 100% fruit juice. That counts as being part of the food group. So fresh whole fruit is considered the most nutritious because it is filled with fiber and is low in fat and calories. And you should eat about 1.5 to 2 cups from this food group every day. Foods in the fruit group include an apple, apple, orange, orange, banana, banana, strawberry, strawberry, and watermelon, watermelon. Now, the dairy group, or the milk group, contains any milk or other dairy products, and they keep our teeth and our bones healthy. The calcium and protein in milk is essential for healthy bones and muscles and keeps us very strong. And you should eat or drink about 2 to 3 cups from this food group every day. So, let's talk about foods in the food group, or in the dairy group. The first one is cheese. Cheese. The second one is yogurt. Yogurt. Milk. Milk. Ice cream. Ice cream. And cottage cheese. Cottage cheese. The proteins group, or the milk, or the meats and beans group, sorry. The meats and beans provide protein and iron, which are important for muscle growth and gives you energy. Your body doesn't need as much from this food group as others, so you kind of got to watch how much of it you eat. And you should eat 3 to 5.5 ounces from this food group. So in order to figure that out, take the palm of your hand, and this is about the size of a piece of meat that you're supposed to eat. About the size of your palm, that's the size of the meat that you're supposed to get. So, foods in the protein group include beef, which is like your hamburger and steak, chicken, pork, which would be bacon and ham and all of that yummy stuff, beans, and fish. There's also nuts and eggs in this group. Now, fats, oils, and sweets. This isn't a food group, but we still need a little bit of this food in our daily intake of food. This is not a very big group because you only need a very small amount of it each day for good health. And most people get enough oils in their daily diet without even trying. It's just in the foods that we eat. And solid fats, fats that are solid at room temperature, like butter, is not good for you. So you really need to watch how much of this food you eat. Now let's talk about foods in the fats, oils, and sweets category. These include a cookie, candy, butter, a bar of chocolate, and the famous apple pie. Now a little extra information. Extra food includes foods that aren't nutritious enough to fit into any of the food groups. These would be items such as French fries, candy, soda pop, anything that's considered junk food. If you eat too much of this extra food or junk food, you'll start to feel sick. And sugary foods might give you a quick burst of energy, but soon it'll wear off and you'll feel tired and weak, which is no fun. So let's go on. Now I kind of made a little game, and I want you to tell me which food groups you think these belong in. So this is a pineapple. What group does this belong in? If you know, then either say it quietly in your head, or you can raise your hand and maybe your teacher can help you. But this is a pineapple and it belongs in the fruits group. Very good. Sour cream. Do you know what sour cream would fit in? It comes from cows, so it would be in the dairy group or the milk group. And look at this. This is a plate of salad. There's lettuce and peas and tomatoes, and I see a radish. Do you know where that would fit in? If you said the vegetable group, then you were very right. Good job. And finally, a grapefruit. Grapefruit. And that would fit in the fruits group again. So And I have a few more vocab words for you that you can say along with me if you want. Lemonade, lemonade. Soup, soup. Coffee, coffee. And lastly, a sandwich, sandwich. And 3 more vocab words. This word right here is breakfast, breakfast. And it is your meal that you eat in the morning. It is also the most important meal of the day, so you should always eat breakfast, and your mamas would be proud. This word right here is lunch, and it is the midday or noon meal. And finally, we have dinner or supper, and that is the evening meal. And it's usually fancier than the lunch meal. But anyway, well, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you got something out of it, and we'll see you later. Thank you. Bye.